Mission super complete! We should go report back then. A tablet is important to find the everlasting sapling that the Queen's searching for. I do not know how it works, but it should hold clues to how to locate it. Thank you, Venus. How can we ever repay you? Just promise to visit me sometime, alright? Bring Ari if you can. Hee hee hee. Oh, and don't tell others of me, of course. Stay safe, and remember, I'm always watching over you. Would you like to save? Yes, I would. Save complete. Alright. That was a painful experience. And I have unlocked another achievement, so I guess I'll check that out. And with every chapter finished, and every chapter boss beaten, we get an achievement, just like the last chapter. Not much to say about it, but might as well check out some of the quests. Complete the game, defeat a very powerful foe, deliver something to someone that really wants it, help a friend out. These are incredibly vague, but as time goes on, we'll definitely figure it out. But before we go, let's talk to you again. Come visit me sometime in the future, hee hee hee. We will. Goddess Venus is so nice for someone of her status. No kidding. Liza II could learn a bit from her. Maybe we should bring the Queen over to visit. That would probably be difficult, I imagine. And we're not willing to put in the extra effort to make it happen. Aww. Yeah, still holding a grudge over the Queen. But what about this beautiful flowery area? Hey, Leaf, you're feeling okay? Did her words get to you? We're not angry at you or anything. You're fine, alright. The magic is still quite potent, but we can manage. Let's not spend too long here then, for Leaf's sake. And I guess we should go down. And this crystal, instead of being yellow, is now blue, showing that we did conquer the area. So we don't need to ever recover health, and since it was just for a boss battle, I think it's had its purpose enough. Its purpose enough. Great. Alright. And let's get back down here. Hey, Team Snakemout! We drank too much juice last night. We couldn't get moving. We couldn't even watch the last ceremony, but we heard you made it into the hills. I assume you found the artifact? We're too drunk. That's right. I'm so jealous. That's two important artifacts you snagged from anyone else. Good job. We should head back to the Ant Kingdom at once. The Queen will be very pleased. We're doing great. Come now, V. Let's go to the Ant Kingdom. We'll head on ahead to notify the Queen and prepare an audience. If you don't want to walk all the way back, you should go through the ant tunnels. There should be one just outside the settlement. Don't leave the Queen waiting. And we shouldn't. But those who were too drunk to actually get up. That's just the story I play in my head whenever I see them. And so, oh, and who are you? Replacing the traveling caravan. Who are you? Coo. I'll miss the caravan's little friend. Can't follow though. Gotta keep the business going. Coo. Try buying my sleep bomb. Press A near it. Coo. Just mixing a spicy bomb with a numbnail dart had such a great result. Sleep bomb, created by a bomb and a numbnail dart, as they said. So we could buy it from him or just make it on our own. But who are you specifically? He's wearing numbnails. Not doing himself any favor if he wants to look approachable. Let's not be quick to judge. I'm sure he's an upstanding merchant. This merchant is pretty upstanding if their business is highly designed on what he feasts upon. Because this is, let me take a moment, Yum Num. This is a snail-eating ground beetle. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about them. Pretty cool that he uses the shell of really tough enemies to protect himself. Or the little hat. I think they're just kind of a crazed person right now. Well, let's head into the tunnels and head straight for the Queen's room. Go around. Hello, Jen and Eri. I wonder why the Queen called all of us. Whatever it was, it wasn't me. I guess everyone's here. Oh no, Maki is still not back, and we have to meet the queen. Ugh. Ugh is right? And... Ah, you're here. Come now, the queen's waiting for us. It's one thing to make the queen wait, but us as well? Yeah, I guess you're more important than the queen. Let's not have V always stand in the front. I lied, let's have V stand in the front. Oh, you've all come, I must say. You're just in time. It's really crowded. Those questions we'll have to wait. Tell us without further ado, Team Snakemouth. Have you found the ancient artifact in the Golden Hills? Yep, we're ready for that reward. Wonderful. This timing is simply impeccable. I must congratulate you for bringing this artifact to my care. This must be a sign of even more good things to come for the Ant Kingdom and Bulgaria. It was our honor, Your Highness. Siren, please collect the artifact and hand them their rewards. Hand them their rewards. As you command, my queen. Swap. You have earned this, Team Snakemouth. You got a crystal berry and 30 berries? Thanks again. The V-Bank keeps filling. Oh, may I take a look as we discussed? Yes, make haste, Siren. Handle it with care, Professor. Of course. Yes, my research held true. This tablet must contain information on how to find the everlasting sapling. What? But that's just a bunch of blue lines. Oh, V, that's where the mask you found in Snakemouth comes in. It really was a mask? I thought it was just a weird rock. So I was right. Don't boast, Kaboo. Listen now, the mask is an interpreter. Through it, these lines morph into the Roach alphabet. Who cares? I cannot tell how it actually works, but the Roach had such marvelous technology. I'm smitten. Wonderful. Very, very wonderful. We are making progress in finding the sapling. Finally. What do you need the everlasting sapling for? That is not for you to know. Just know that it was my mother's dream. That with it, my mother's dream will come true at last. Eliza's dream? Professor, how long will it take for you to decipher this tablet? Oh, it'll be some time. Even with the mask, the runes are still in Roach script. Sorry. I see. Fret not. That leaves us with time to retrieve the other artifact. There's another one? My research indicates there are 3 artifacts. With the missing key, we can unlock the everlasting sapling. Then we're almost at the finish line. Yes, and given what we know, the key should be in the Bee Kingdom. Really? Long ago, before knowing of its real nature, they used it when building the honey factory's core. But I'm not sure if they will give it to us, because taking it out will shut down the whole thing. It'll shut down the factory? But... Don't worry, both of you. We have sent our envoys to the Bee Kingdom ever since you told us about the key. Finally, they have agreed to let us take it in exchange for materials to build a replacement. That is wonderful. Oh joy, then it won't cause them any trouble. So the job's trading these materials for the artifact? Precisely, that is your next mission. And luckily, a young bee joined your ranks recently. She'll be a great help with this mission. Alright. Geez, Team Snakemouth is on a roll, aren't they? It's all fair and game, Celia. We have our own tasks to excel at. With that, you are all dismissed. Except Team Snakemouth and Team Celia, I wish to have a word with you. Well, guess we'll be going now. I wish Maki was here. Now, I've kept you here to ask about the wasp situation. The professors mentioned you all helped him when he was attacked. For that, you have my gratitude. We are unworthy, Your Highness. We only did what any explorer ought to. It was worrying though. They seem to know all about the artifact somehow. Then it is as I feared. We are running out of time. You must all remain on guard and avoid the northern border with the Wasp Kingdom at all costs. As you wish, Your Highness. To reach the Bee Kingdom, you must travel southeast from the association and take the first north exit. With my permission, explorers may now cross the passage to the Lost Sands. Be wary, however. The number of bandits in Lost Sands has been increasing recently. Head straight to Defiant Route as soon as possible to enter the Beehive. We will get it done, Your Highness. Dismissed. Chapter 3, Factory Inspection. Ah, such beautiful music. That being said, we do have some things to take care of first. If you have time, perhaps you could check out the quest board in the plaza. Try not to clear the mission too quickly, so we may catch up. No promises. Alright. And Kaboo, Leaf, V, thank you. I'll stay here and do my part. I hope it'll be smooth sailing for you. Having V on your team must be of big help. Yeah, definitely. Head to the Bee Kingdom through Lost Sands. The passage is on the east side of the association. You three, stop bothering the queen and go. Jeez. Guess we can't say much, but we can not sit on her throne. Into the Bee Kingdom we start. Just to get acquainted, Bianca, Queen of the Bees. I guess we'll meet her next. But, of course, before we head out to the Lost Sands, I'll let them talk first. I've never been to the Hive. This is a good opportunity. Uh-huh. V, are you okay? I know you're not on the best terms, but... Look, I don't want to talk about it right now, okay? Well, if you don't want to talk about it, there's something we want to discuss. What's up? Venus mentioned that our team got away from Snakemouth's depths. Given the passage of time, they're most likely gone, but we can't help but think maybe their children are around. Do you follow? Oh, that's right. Your team can be around in spirit. Leaf, you'd like to go look for them? We're in the middle of a mission, so there's no rush, but if we ever did find the time, no problem. We'll just find them as we go along. Indeed, we'll keep our eyes open. Thank you. That's all. Let's get on with the mission. Right. Yeah, let's go. Oh dear. Logbook updated. And if we check what that is, it's actually Leaf's request. After Snakemouth expedition, Leaf realized how much time has passed since being trapped by the spider. Venus gave Leaf some hope, mentioning how the rest of the scouts had managed to flee. Is Leaf's family still around? But yet Leaf's presence isn't found, which leaves us a greater mystery. But let's head over to the library and drop over a lore book. Ah, wonderful, that is one of ours, yes. I'll put it on the shelf, so check it out whenever. We check it out. It puts us in the crowning of Queen Elizabeth II. After tears were shed over Elizabeth's too sudden retirement, it was time to crown the new queen. Elizabeth II's speech radiated power over kindness, leaving many uneasy. Although everyone cheered, doubt and fear festered among the populace. They could only wait and pray that a new queen would be just some doubt with the new queen. And have we made enough discoveries? This time we have 12 discoveries. Last time we found 6. So we have enough for a new reward tier. Here you go. We got a crystal berry. Come back when we find more. Let's just head out and see what else the Ant Kingdom has in store for us. It is refreshing to come back and always listen to the music, especially the opening. And when we went into the tunnel, we found this dotted ball, so I guess it's time to return it to Todd. You're Todd, right? We've taken your request. Really? Did you find my ball in the tunnel? Here you go. You really found it. Thank you. Mom won't get angry now. Please don't tell her I went out by myself either. Pretty please? Here, have this for helping me out. The sleep-resistant metal. Sleep-resistant metal. Decreases an ally's chances of falling asleep by 50%. Alright, another good deed, another reward. Now, stay out of trouble. Don't worry your mother. I promise. Thanks again. What a nice kid. Quest complete, but we kind of gotten a badge that I never touch because I don't see sleep as too much of a problem until the late game. But let's see. What do I want to do actually? I think right now we'll do one quest that we left from last time that we never touched. The parts delivery by Edel. A friend of mine's in need of the parts to repair the trinket. I'm a bit swamped with administration work though. Could someone meet me at the association and deliver them? Thanks. And sure. Yes, I'll take that. And hear your screeching voice. This butterfly is actually, if I could press minus, udder. They help with the notice board and make sure to keep the board in pristine shape and alert others of new posts. I hear sometimes he helps out people himself. Seems like an outstanding citizen. V could learn a thing or two. I'm as outstanding as it gets. Udder is the younger brother of Madam Butterfly, the shop owner on the left in the commercial district. But going back to Edel, and this gives us a good excuse to check out Artis, especially after we lost 4 times to Venus's Guardian. Oh wait, lost 3 times. Hey, you're back. Let's see how you've been doing with that medal of mine. Good job, folks. You defeated that hardened Venus Guardian. Was it too challenging for you? It was. I hope the reward is good, and the spiky bod medal. When blocking, Kaboo will damage enemies that touch him with his horn. Oh, you've been on a roll. Beat Zasp too? Here, take this as well. The break medal. Grants Leaf the break skill, which reduces an enemy's defense for 2 turns. Come back later when you've bonked some extra hard heads with that medal, will ya? I guess we don't get a medal for beating Mathiva, but the 2 medals we got? Break is extremely good for decreasing the defense, which allows us to have better attacks on them. But the highlight for me, which I will switch to now, is Spiky Bod, which makes Kaboo more of a tank than, or it supports the idea that Kaboo is more of a tank than anyone else. But he is, I think, the most standard with damage, and there's not much reason to increase his damage if he's just piercing defense and already having high defense or high tank capabilities. Yes, words. Hi, Edel. Team Snake Mouth, you picked up my quest? Is that bad? We'd just like to help. No, I just figured you're busy with more important stuff. Don't sweat it. If it pays well, we'll do it. Alright, thanks a lot. Your team is more reliable than I expected. It's a pretty simple job, really. Take this package. You got a package from Edel. You shouldn't see what's inside. What's in this? Don't open it, okay? Just deliver it. My friend's a diver and in the Bulgaria Pier east of the association. To reach it, just keep walking. Do you want to pay us now, or is your friend gonna? V. She'll be waiting with a little something. No worries. We'll get going then. Good luck with the paperwork. Yeah, lame paperwork while we get to go to the pier, where there'll be maybe sand and water. Hopefully water that doesn't completely destroy us. And we're doing this very recklessly, coming over with very low health and low TP to see what dangers awaits for us. And we can see one of the dangers right there, burrowing underneath the ground. And for now, I'm just gonna avoid the enemy because I want to deliver this package with little risk of losing and dying. Over here, we see more enemies, a Crank and a Venus Bud. But what are you two doing here? Ah, geez, how does this bridge work? Where's the worker? Oh, you can figure out the worker later. I want to avoid you because I don't want to fight. That's the only reason why. Because I'd be too strong and the fight would be too easy. What's this? We don't really know how to describe it. It's a steering wheel, Leaf. A what? It's to drive boats around in the water. Even when you explain it, it's hard to imagine how it works. Back then, boats were way simpler. Well, you do have to study a lot to drive a boat. We feel quite outdated. Keep your head high, Leaf. There's so much to discover in this pier. Yay! Learning! My favorite thing too, Leaf. Let's just save here. In case anything bad happens as we leave. Come in, eat at the best seafood at Pier Stop. Now serving roasted berries. Can we make roasted berries on our own? Let me check. Oh, oops. Roasted berries? Yeah, we can. Hard seed. We don't need to buy it from you guys. Welcome to Pier Stop. Nice day we're having, huh? What can I get for you today? There's a roasted berry special and some freshly squeezed juice too. No thanks. We're always open anytime for business. We're always open for business. Come back anytime. I can't read. I'm illiterate. And This is the third time we've seen you. It's a shame, but they've run out of tea. Oh, the flavor a leaf and some water can bring forth. So, if you notice that every time we talk to him, he gives us a suggestion of cooking. And this time, it's a leaf with some water. So, we do have an item that was based off of a leaf, the crunchy leaf, and clear water. So we could try that later. Or some other combos. Combos. But what do we have to say about you? We meet again. He really is everywhere. Hope you won't mind if we stay for a snack. This bug is known as Dan. They're just a simple beetle that goes to every single place that has a cooking area or just food. But besides that, let's finally deliver this package. That gear, are you by chance Edel's friend? Hey, why? Something happened? Surprise, Sir Edel's got something for you. The map of Bulgaria. Nope, just a package. Ah, he got me the thing finally. What is it? A super rare metal? Just part to improve in my gear. You gotta thank Edel for me. Why'd he make such a big deal out of it then? What matters is it's been delivered safely. What matters is the reward, Kaboo. The important part. This should about cover the walk, thanks to you too. The crazy prepared medal prevents enemies from striking first out of battle. We don't see why you'd want to go underwater, but good luck with your gear. This badge, I don't see much use for either. Prevents enemies from striking first out of battle. I think that means if we flee or get attacked, we won't, or you know how we can hit them with a boomerang or Kaboo's horn? It's like how a chomper could bite us and attack us that turn, and it prevents that. But I don't see much use for it if you're careful enough. But inside here, whoa, I've never actually seen the pier up close before. It's outside, V. Up close, V? You can kind of see it from all the way up in the Hive. It must be exciting to see those far off lands. I mean, kinda, but after Snake Mouth, I ain't too fond of the water. Say the word and we'll freeze the whole ocean. Now let's just get enough to tread carefully. What do you have to say? Running the quest board's so boring. I miss staring at the sea from our boat. A quest board? Oh! Well, that's a nice but weird place to put a quest board. And you are? You look disappointingly poor, but I'll ask out of decency. Would you three fancy traveling to Metal Island? 300 berries for the round trip. That's too expensive. I only have 96. Psh, don't waste my time then. Alright. And what's with your attitude? V? How can they charge so many berries for a boat ride? It's insane. We thought you hated the water, V. You don't get tired on a boat, and it's way less tiring than flying to an island. The most must be quite expensive to maintain. I don't care, it's too many berries. Guess we'll have to save up, or wait for a better deal. I think we'll just wait for now. And we just see this random berry here. Pretty cute hiding spot. What is this? I can't press minus on it either. It's not interactable. But I think with that, we started chapter 3. Yeah, we started chapter 3! And our next goal is to head out to Defiant Root into the Beehive Kingdom, or the Beehive, to the Bee Kingdom, yes. But before we do that, we're gonna do some quests, and we'll start next time on Bug Fables. Thank you for watching!